Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Worth Unlimited Agent Update and Training Call. And we are so excited to have everyone on this call after the big announcement on April 8th. We have a lot of information to cover. The amount of effort that's gone into just creating these new tools, I don't think anybody thought of the amount of time it was going to take to be able to train all the new tools. We are absolutely looking forward to this call. We love the fact that we have as many people on the call as we do. Some returnees from the last call. We see some brand new people on the call. To everyone, we'd like to welcome you to the Worth Unlimited Agent Update and Sales Track Training Call. The first thing that we want to jump into is that Worth Unlimited as a whole, we're moving in a whole new direction. We're starting to look from the perspective of utilizing the interest that you would be paying the bank in order to build your portfolio, so to speak, or the whole concept of converting your debt into wealth. And that's what our ebook is all premised on. And for those of you that have downloaded, know that it's a pretty quick and easy read. It gives a great overview of the concept of the product, and then with the other tools that we have in place, it makes it a much simpler process for us to move through. At Worth Unlimited, we have the deepest respect for the military and first responders. Always have been impressed with the fact that they put themselves in harm's way, put their needs aside for the needs of others. So for military and first responders, we offer a 10% discount on the purchase of any Worth Unlimited lifetime membership. And as well, if military or first responders wish to join Worth Unlimited, they can join for free. And for information on that, you can see the Newsworthy blog, and that's in the agent portal, and you can just type in military discount or first responders discount, and it'll give you all the information in order to qualify somebody for that. As we saw last week, we have a lot of new promotions. We have a lot of new ideas that are coming out, things regarding income, how income is structured, how we qualify to move up in rank, not just being on a volume basis, but being on a numbers basis as well. We talked about the new agent activation promo that new signups are now $49. They were $149.99, and that's over the next 90 days. And that promo runs from April 8th to July 16th, 2019. And in order to qualify for that, use START49 as your promo code. And if you don't know how to use that, you can get in touch with agent support during business hours, and they can show you how to walk through putting in a promo code, where to find that information. But it's a pretty simple process to get the promo code in for that promo. Direct to Director for the next 30 days, make one sale in advance direct to Director. This is promotion eligible for the sale of any Worth account product. Full sales, finances, subscriptions, gold package, platinum, any Worth product that is sold that you sign up, you will advance direct to Director. And this promotion expires May 8th, 2019 at midnight. And very excited about the promos that are coming together. Now, Skylar is going to talk to you about the Worth Agent Wholesale Discount, what some of the qualifiers are for that, and grandfather ranks. And then we're going to be hearing a little bit from John Washenko, who's going to take us through the income calculator and the subscription model. We're really trying to drill down and give you the final answers to questions that we've been hearing from the field. So we appreciate your patience in getting this information out. It's a lot of information. I'm going to turn the time over now to one of the owners, Skylar Whitman.
All right. Thank you so much, Mac. Appreciate it, buddy. All right. Well, hey, we're so glad to be with you tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. We have had a tremendous amount of excitement and energy and just pure electric feedback from so many people that have been on first the April 8th call, and then people that have been calling in and getting more and more information. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to touch on a few points that seem to be some of the more common questions that agent support is running into. Okay, so one of those questions has to do with the new Worth Agent Wholesale Discount. So the first thing that I want to touch base on this point is you do actually have to be signed up as a Worth agent before you can qualify for the 30% discount on the debt program. Okay, so we have had a few people ask, they've called up and said, hey, I've got a client, I'm trying to get them the 30% discount in the shopping cart. How do I get that? And the question has come up multiple times of have they already signed up as a Worth agent? And the responses come back as, well, they're planning on becoming an agent. So just want to clarify the process. They do actually have to be signed up as a Worth agent, and as soon as they're signed up as a Worth agent, the system will recognize that, and then the shopping cart will pre-populate that 30% wholesale discount, making it really simple and really easy for them to qualify for that. Okay, so now there's a couple of things that I want to touch on this that we're going to roll through right now. We have already shown this on the April 8th call, but just a couple quick examples of what the 30% discount applies to. So as pretty much most of you on the call probably already know, we do have a scalable pricing system for the Worth account. We do have a scalable, I do apologize, looks like we just had a technical difficulty with the PowerPoint. If you don't mind, let me try and get that thing back up here real quick, just one moment. I honestly didn't touch anything, it just completely minimized on us. Just one moment. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, just getting the site back up here. Not quite sure what just happened, but we should have it up here any moment. Okay. Okay, we want to make sure that everybody can still hear us. If you can hear us, please type in the comments section that you can hear us, if you can. All right, Nick, thank you. Okay, looks like we still got audio and visual here. All right. So we do have the screen back up. Hopefully everybody's still here, able to view that just fine. I do apologize. I'm not quite sure what just happened, but we are back in business here. Okay, so just touching on a few different points. The 30% discount, a few different examples on the 30% discount. If somebody qualifies for the $3,495 package price, the 30% discount off of that would reduce that down to $2,446. Okay, I do apologize. Let's see here. Okay, looks like everything is back up now. If you can, please get me a little bit more feedback letting me know if everything's showing. Okay, fantastic. Okay, well, I do apologize for the technical difficulty, but we'll continue to roll forward from here. Okay, so again, if someone qualifies for the $3,495 package price, their wholesale price would drop down to $2,446, which would equal a discount of $1,049. Another example is somebody qualifies for a $2,997 package price. Their wholesale price would drop down to $2,097, which would be a $900 savings on that one-time purchase of the program. Okay, a few qualifiers that we want to roll through here pretty rapidly because we want to get into the real meat of the information that we wanted to cover for this call tonight. As it shows on the screen, the 30% wholesale discount price is applicable for the first 30 days after becoming a Worth Unlimited agent. So we have had quite a few people asking, okay, what happens after that first 30 days? Well, it goes back to the regular pricing. The wholesale pricing, the wholesale discount pricing is valid for the first 30 days after becoming a Worth agent. Okay, so hopefully that's pretty clear, but again, if you have any questions or anybody wants further clarification, please feel free. You're always welcome to contact agent support here at the home office. All right. Okay, so the 30% discount is applicable on both the one-time purchase and the subscription. Okay, it's not just on the one-time purchase. It is eligible on all products that we carry and all product pricing that we carry. So there is no exceptions there. It's just a 30-day time frame from when you sign up as an agent. Now, for those Worth agents who were already agents prior to the it looks like we got a mistype there. The April 8th call. No, I'm sorry, that's the deadline. All agents who were agents before the April 8th call, as of April 8th, they were given 30 days in order to be able to take advantage of the wholesale pricing. That deadline to be able to take advantage of the wholesale pricing for all Worth agents who were already Worth agents as of April 8th is May 8th. So you've got a full 30 days there to be able to go through and take advantage of the wholesale discount. Okay, there's been a lot of questions that have come in about the grandfather rank promotion that we have run. And so all former UFirst agents are able to grandfather over from their previous rank. In order to be able to do that, there is an agent promo code of Agent 30 that is used anytime that you are advanced from the position of agent with Worth Unlimited up to an equivalent rank to what you had in United First Financial. And so just as a quick example, if you were a branch manager with United First Financial, you would get paid as an executive director in Worth Unlimited. Okay, for those of you that do have that a previous rank with United First Financial and you'd like to take advantage of the grandfather ranking, all you have to do is contact the home office, and the home office will go ahead and get that upgraded in the system. It's not something that happens automatically. It is something that you have to request. It is for all past UFirst agents. You do have to first sign up as a Worth Unlimited agent in order to be able to be grandfathered in, and you do have to contact the home office in order to have them create that advancement in the system, to have them process that advancement in the system. So hopefully that makes sense. So, okay, with those few house cleaning items, we really want to jump into some of the really exciting stuff. Really the information that we're about to cover is information that has been the most common questions from a home office standpoint that our agent support staff have been receiving. Now, I do want to say, ever since the April 8th call, we have had a tremendous amount of new agents signing up. And I just want to put a high five out to the field. Kudos to everybody who's out there working hard. We definitely can tell that you're spreading the word, and it is definitely starting to spread at a much faster pace than before the call. I think that people are starting to realize that the heavy lifting part of things has really been moved out of the way, from being able to explain the program, being able to help people to understand the program. That has all been pretty much put into a tight little package in our ebook called Convert Debt to Wealth. If you have not read it yet, we highly recommend that you do. It will help to add a tremendous amount of clarity for you about how the program works, so that when people have simple questions, you can much better answer those questions in a much more confident way. For those of you that have read the book and are sharing it with your prospects, we're definitely starting to feel that from the home office as well. We realize that it does take a little bit of time once this information is released in order to be able to get it out into the market and really be able to get it circulating, but we are already feeling that effect. We didn't think we would feel that effect so quickly, but we're definitely feeling it at a more rapid pace than we thought. So again, good job. Kudos to all of you who are working out there and doing everything that you can to help spread the message of debt elimination and now wealth building. So without any further delay, we are going to jump into some of the more meat and potatoes items that people have been calling in and asking the home office about. So I'm going to go ahead and get the time turned over to Mr. John Waschenko, who will jump deep into some of these other subjects, and we'll go ahead and go to that point. Thanks so much, and here you go, John.
Thank you, Skyler. Good evening, everybody. We got some exciting things to go over. You see some familiar faces on here, with some familiar names, and kind of putting some faces with some names. But basically, we want to go over the new site And then we're also going to jump into the income comp calculator. So this here's the new site. I'm going to go into it live here in a minute. But then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to view the comp calculator. I wanted to show you this so that you can see where you can grab that. You just log into your back office. Right now I've got Super Agent up, and then you're going to select Income Goal Setter from there. It's going to download an Excel spreadsheet, and we'll go through that in just a minute as well. So first off, whoops, I'm jumping ahead of myself. We're going to go into this live. So right here we are logged in, and here we are live under my new Super Agent. And here's your Income Goal Setter. You're going to be able to grab that and download that so you can go through the comp plan. We're going to go through and show you the comp plan, show you how to use that as well. In your live site, you've got your replicated sites. You can change your replicated site to whatever you want. Right now, we've already set it up so that it's worthaccount.com/super agent. We're going to click on that. It's going to load us up a site here. Now, this is our site. This link right here is what you're going to want to share. This is how you're going to share the product, what it's going to do for people. This right here, whatever you name this, at the end of that extension, whether it's your extension ID or you want to create something new, like we've done here with Super Agent, then that's your ID that is going to give you credit for this book, this sale, everything going through here, and the content in the book as well. So for the content in the book, what we're going to do is you're going to look at your My Profile, and the content in the book is going to have this information. So DBA name for replicated site. How you edit that is you just come in here and click edit, and you can change this to whatever you want. The phone number right here is what's going to be displayed as well, and your email address right here as well. So those are the things that you're going to want to focus on. Also, your closing agent, who's going to actually end up setting this up, assigned to self, so you're going to get the lead, assigned to home office coach, or assigned to a specific agent. So whichever one of those you select, assign a specific agent, because I'm just, this is a test account. It's just going to give us ourself, really. So you're going to be able to go ahead and take care of that. We're going to go ahead and cancel this information because we're just going to leave it the way we have it. But that's where you're going to want to edit that. And what that's going to do is it's going to have your name and everything show up right here, and your name in the book. And so now let's just kind of go ahead and we're going to do a new agent. We're going to say James Test, and I want to go ahead and load in an email address, and I'm going to get the free book. Now what I want to do here is I want to show you how this site works and what it's going to do for you. So here we've got this, and then there's request more info. Now if the client comes back, so if James Test comes back to this site, he's as he's starting to read the book, whatever, we're tracking where he's at on that. We're going to come over here into our prospects again, and you can see James Test is loaded in. Now James Test doesn't have a phone number. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and request more info, and we're going to kind of see how this works. So it's fairly simple, very easy to use, and we are going to say best time to call. There we go, that's a good time. 10:30 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Request free benefits call. Okay, get my free ebook. And now let's come back here to our replicated site. We're going to refresh this this page here. Obviously, we're going to have to refresh for the content to be redisplayed into it. So as we do, here we can see the phone numbers dropped in, and best time to call shows up down here. So this is where you're going to advertise this site, your Convert Your Debt to Wealth book site right here, and then the client's going to get an email. It's going to take them to the book. We can go through that if we have enough time as well. but so you can see that. But honestly, I recommend you just doing that part yourself. That's pretty easy. We just email them a link. That link takes them in. You can see that the information inside the book is going to have your information with your contact info. We went over where you can change that, what's going to show up so you feel comfortable with what's inside the book, what's on your replicated page. So now let's kind of go through an analysis, and I've got a couple of them that we're going to go through just so that we spend time on the things that we really want to touch on tonight. So what we're going to go is we're going to just go into a live presentation. You can send the client to cart from any point. If you send them the cart, you're going to want to select the right price point that you want to send them to. So we're going to do that right here. So in live presentation mode, you can do this, or you can just show them the analysis, the live analysis. But basically, what we're going to do is we can go ahead and get started, go. This one we've already done, so I've already gone through the presentation with it. So I just simply select the price point that I want to sell them at. So if I wanted to sell them at $299 down and $29 a month with a 24-month contract, I select that price, hit submit, and we're going to go right into the cart. I'll just do that. And here we go. So basically, clients all loaded up. All they've got to do is select bank draft, credit card, whatever they want to select, and good to go. Fill out that information, sign their name. Now, obviously, we got to sign the name as it states here. So, Fred Flintstone. And then it'll turn green. Once you have a green check box, then you can hit sign and submit. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to show you a little bit of PayPal information as well. So we're going to go ahead and select full price and then hit submit. Oh, we didn't we got on the wrong one, it looks like. So we're going to come in here, 3460, submit. I am still stuck on the last one there. What happened there? Okay, let's get off of that. Okay, we got to refresh the cart. So basically, what we want to do in that is when you've already selected a price, you've got to go back and maybe even best to just even kind of jump out because the cart's reloading. It's not meant to just constantly change prices back and forth all the time. So maybe just reload it. And other than that, and I just went directly to, so this would email the client. We don't want to do that for this live call. So basically, we're here, proceed to cart, and we're going to select the 3460 now, and we should be just fine here because now we're reloaded. So we did reload. Right now it's defaulted to select to PayPal, and so now we would just simply need to type in our name. We go to a green checkbox, click on PayPal credit. Now here's something that I need to let you know is, for some reason this popped up on my other screen. I don't know why. Let me see. I accidentally canceled that out. So we're going to go ahead and select PayPal. Click PayPal again. I'll bring this in so you guys can see it. Other stuff is in the way. So anyways, it's loading. While it's loading this up, what it's doing is it's actually talking to PayPal. So it takes just a few seconds, here it is, to load up and show you what's going on with PayPal. So the client would simply need to enter in their email address, password, and then log in. If they don't have one, they're going to create their account on their own. Now, if you've launched this, if you're in live presentation mode is really when you're right in front of the customer. That's all it's for. And other than that, you're going to want to send them the cart, because if they log in from your computer, it is going to cause all kinds of headaches and problems for you. Basically, you do not want them to log in to their PayPal account from your computer. If you do, PayPal is tracking that IP address. It's going to create a fraudulent account. It's going to look like fraud is being committed. They're logging in on your computer. Live presentation mode is only for you doing it right in front of them. That's it. Other than that, if you are doing a GoToMeeting with them and you're doing something like that, you would make them the presenter so that they would be logging in from their account. Now they can click Create Account, or they can log in with their email and password, and then from there, I'm going to take you to the PowerPoint because I can't go any further inside here as a test. I'm going to have to show you some screenshots. So let me just pull that up real quick. Okay, bear with me 1 second here. So, whoops, I thought I was past that slide. Okay, so here is the slide that we're on, stuck on in the shopping cart now. To the next one they're going to see is something like this. I agree you know, I went over that a little bit fast, but basically they're going to check that box, agree and continue to electronic pricing, and then they're going to see their address and stuff populate in here. And then they are going to, you're applying for a line of credit you can use when you shop with PayPal. So they're going to click continue. The application is very simple. It's basically their name, address, social security number, income, hit submit, done, approved, denied, how much of a line of credit they have, submit, and finish payment. Other than that, it's pretty simple. Those are the only screens that we have for this right now. So now I'm going to jump back out of this, and we're going to go ahead and close this. We're going to go ahead and close this out, and we're going to come back, return. So proceed to cart again. And actually, when we've done that, it's probably best just to go ahead and close out and let it refresh, because really you're not going to be jumping back and forth between, you know, multiple different options for the client. You're just going to send them, hey, look, you're going to quote them a price. Actually, I think I'm going to do that with another client here. Okay, so in Clark Kent I've created. Clark Kent is basically a live presentation. In order to get the shopping cart to come up, what we do have to do is lock in the results, because our price is a variable price, and we're creating that price based on how long it's going to take us to pay them off, how much time and interest we're going to save them, and multiple other different things. But a big factor is how long is it going to take to pay off the program. So we click Let's Go. We're going to jump to the end here, and you're going to see ready to get started, get an instant quote. And the other one, I had already gone through that, so I couldn't show you in the previous client, Fred Flintstone, but we're going to go ahead and get an instant quote, and then it says confirm analysis, and that's going to confirm it for 30 days. Okay, so the program cost for this client for Clark Kent is $34.60, and it'll pay for itself in about 2 months. Waiting is going to cost you $21.79 per month. Get started today. So proceed to cart. Now you're going to, from here, select that price point. Now you might be saying, okay, but where's the discount? So if the discount for the client is an agent, so that it's the 30% discount, you're going to need to make sure that this client that we're running is already set up as an agent. And if they signed up under you, that's fine. It's going to recognize them in your hierarchy, in your downline, and it's going to give them that price, that discount. And I can give you an idea, but we won't have it here right now. But basically, the discount will just drop down right up here, and it'll show 30% discount. It'll show it's going to expire in 30 days, and it'll show the original price, the discount amount, and the discounted price to continue. So hopefully that's pretty clear. As long as they're an agent, the system's going to recognize them as an agent. There's nothing that you have to do other than make sure they're enrolled as an agent and they're in your team. So if I was, me and Skylar were on 2 different teams, and I had if I had an agent that signed up under Skylar and I was trying to sell him, it's not going to give them that discount under Skylar. They would need to be under me, and I would be needing to run that analysis for them, or they can do their own analysis. Let me show you that here. So run my analysis right here. So if they ran their analysis in here, then the system would recognize them as an agent, and then it would apply that discount. So it's just going to apply the discount based on whether or not they are an agent in the system, and we can find them in the system. So with that, we're going to go ahead and jump into our income goal setter. So we're going to go ahead and launch this. So as you see this pop up, you're going to want to open this up as read only. And remember where it is in the back office. I can actually even show you that again if we need to. But let's just go ahead and launch this. So now we've launched the comp calculator. I'm going to go over here to the full screen. So this is a tool that is mainly just for you as an agent to understand the comp plan, to understand how you're going to get paid, how you're going to get paid on a team, what those overrides are going to be, what they mean to you, that kind of stuff. So hopefully this is, if you can see this fairly well, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So if there's anything in red, you need to get rid of it. That means the comp calculator needs you to make a decision on what's going on. And when it says full price running on 3100, if that's blank, you need to fill it in. So whatever you want it to fill it in as, that is an average price point. So we're going to start us out as an agent. As you see, that goes away. Select your rank. So as an agent, we're making 22% of commissionable volume, which on a $3,100 sale, we're going to change that to just $497, and we're going to make $560. Now the subscription is blank, and that's blank because we haven't selected something. So select something here. So we're going to say $299. So $299 and $29.99 a month. We're going to make $48 and $4.81. Now if you select you as the closer, that's going to jump up just a little bit. If you don't have it selected, well, you're going to get what we had here before, $48 and $4.81. So you're going to want to select you as the closer, which is going to bring this up to $910 as an agent on a $3,497 sale. So this is a full sales column. This is your subscription. Obviously, one client is not going to be able to sign up as both, but you're going to make two different types of sales all the time. So the next rank up is supervisor, and the difference is $1,010 versus $910 on a full sale, and then $88.58 on a subscription, and $8.86 per month. So director, we're going to go ahead and jump up to director. As a director, we're going to make $1,155.16 on a full sale of $34.97, and $99.10 and $9.91 per month on a subscription on a $29.99. So let's go ahead and jump up to managing director. Here it is. So this is basically really just made for you to see how the comp plan works, what you're going to make, and what your commission percentages are. So basically, as a managing director, you're going to make $1,277.73, $109.61. On the down of the $299 and $29 a month, you're going to, on the $29.99 a monthly, you're going to make $10.96. As an executive director, you're going to make $1,400 down on the full sale, and then on the subscription side over here. So remember, there's two sides. You're going to make $120 on the $299 down, and then $12.01 per month on the $29.99 per month. So the different price points we have in here are wholesale. So on the wholesale, it's $209.99 and $20.99 monthly. you would make $84 as a wholesale, so that means this person is also an agent, and $8.41 there. So, and then you've also got wholesale without a down, and you've also got wholesale, or I'm sorry, retail, and $3.99 down and $39 a month, and that is month to month, no subscription. So those are the different products you're just going to need to select from. We're just going to go ahead on this comp calculator, run it as a $299 with a 2-year contract at $29.99 a month. Residual months, that is in red right now. We're going to have to tell it how many months out. Now, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to change this from monthly sales to weekly sales, and you can do that on full sales or on subscription as well. So we're going to go ahead and, since subscription is new, a lot of people are still just selling full sales. Full sales is, honestly, over time is going to be a better deal for the client. This is our renter option. This is our purchase option. You decide what you want to sell, what you want to promote, and go forward from that. Since subscription is a new product, we're going to go over that. We're going to say 1 a week. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and move that to monthly real quick, and then we'll change it back. 1 a month, here it is again. We can see it's lining up with the 120 here and $12.01 a month. That's great, man. If you build volume in that, $12.01 a month, that is a fantastic subscription rebuilding model that just continuity that's going to continually pay you. But we're going to go ahead and say, that we're going to do 1 a week. So if we did 1 a week for 1 month, we're going to end up with $48 in residual income, and we're going to make $480 for 4 sales. Now the $480, if we went ahead and pushed that out for 12 months, it's going to end up with creating us a residual income of $576 in residual income. We're going to come back to month 1. What we want to do is we're going to say how many agents we have on our level 1. So this is agents, supervisors, director, managing director, and we're selected as an executive director, so we can override all these people. So if we're selected as, so I'm going to put in here that, we've got, let's say 15 agents, and we're going to have, we're going to go over just subscription sales for right now. We're going to get them doing 1 a week. Now, if we were selected as an agent, it's going to say, hey, we can't make overrides, okay? So we've got to be a supervisor or above to make overrides. So that's why it's so important for you to start graduating in the comp plan. However, if they are a level 1 on your team, so you recruited them first level, so somebody else didn't recruit them, you're going to make a little bit of extra override. And what we can do is just kind of drop that down to 1 and 1 and change this to monthly, and we can kind of see exactly what you're going to make. So if we change this to 3, you're going to make $4.20, and if we change this to back to 1, you would $4.63 per month. And so you can kind of see what you're making on the down and the monthly. $46 a month if they're level 1 to you, and $4.63. $42 on the down, and $4.20 per month if they're not a level 1 to you. So now let's kind of go ahead and throw this back in. We're going to go 1 a week, so that's basically 4 sales a month. And we are going to put this at, one sale per week, and we're going to say we've recruited 15 agents. So if we got these 15 agents doing 1 sale a week, we're going to create residual income of $27.77 per month, and we're going to make $2,781 on those 15 agents as they're an agent. Now, some of those are going to start to graduate, so if we start continually bringing in new agents, and we bring in, say, those graduates, we're just constantly bringing in 15 new agents a month, which really isn't that hard with this product. It's such a good thing for people. Everybody has debt. So if we just do, and we do get them doing the exact same thing, 1 a month, here we are. We're starting to build this out. We're just going to build this up at 15. So as we're doing this, we've got 15 people to where we're building up a team of 60 people in our branch, and they're all level 1 to us, and they're going to start to graduate out. But basically, you would end up with $700 a month in residual income and making $7,000 in overrides. Now that's just in month 1. So if that all happened in month 1, obviously that couldn't happen in month 1 because we're only recruiting 15 a month. So that's one thing you want to just kind of take into account for this income goal setter, is it's not going to necessarily reflect real life, but it's going to help you to get an idea of what you can do. But if you did that for 12 months, we had those people, you'd have a $10,000 residual income. You'd be making $7,000 on your monthly sales, and your annual income would be $145,000. So not bad, especially when you consider probably you're going to have quite a few different full sales in there. If you had, say 1 full sale a month, it just starts to grow. If even a 0.5, half a sale per agent, it just starts to grow like crazy. If they're making, even half a sale on the full sale, so half of those agents are doing 1 sale a month, you're going to end up with, it just starts to grow like crazy, $290,000 in a year. Now, obviously, this base shop will grow out and will become a new branch for you. As you throw out a branch, one thing in throwing out a new branch, you're going to have number of agents per branch. If we said there was 60 agents in that branch and they were doing, weekly sales of 1 and monthly sales of, 0.5 as well, then you're picking up that additional income. You've got residual income there after 12 months out. So anyways, that's kind of how the income goal setter works. This is just really to help you get an idea of what the comp plan, how it works, what it entails, how you can override people, and how you can build up a pretty good residual income and kind of go from there. So your senior executive director is just going to open up your generation 2 down here. Your managing director, executive director, is going to open up a level 3 for you and give you a little bump on your generation 2, because all of these people are going to roll out, and your job is mainly to be constantly recruiting new people into the opportunity, into the program. And then field partner is going to give you a bump on your generation 3. So basically that's how the comp plan works, and you can access that from your back office. We're going to go ahead and jump out of this real quick, show you that in your back office here. So there's your income goal setter right there for you to just go ahead and download that. If you have any questions on the comp plan, how it works, how your overrides work, go ahead and pull that down. You can play with it and see what it's going to do for you, and how you can set your goals and in building an income with Worth Unlimited. So with that, we want to have, just with something that's kind of a quote that has come up for me that I just wanted to share with you. Is a good quote, is Alfred Adler. And, this is kind of, it just really just kind of hit me when I read this. It is the individual who is not interested in his fellow men who has the greatest difficulties in life and provides the greatest injury to others. It is from among such individuals that all human failures spring. And when I read that, I was just like, man, that is the exact reason why we stayed and we built this product, is to help people. So it's the total opposite of this quote. And I feel like that if you're in this with us, we can help so many people achieve their financial goals, get out of debt, build wealth, and do it just in an amazing way. They've got this dashboard always in front of them. They're seeing where they're going. The product is just such a great tool. You would be shocked at how many of your past clients, your past customers call back in and they want to start building wealth. They want to add multiple property option because they are going to buy rental income number 1, 2, rental income number 3, and they're calling back in because this is the greatest product out there to help people get out of debt and build wealth. And it is such a good service, such a great tool. You're doing such a great thing in helping people and totally building up their net worth, helping them to build confidence in building finance. People just are so timid. They don't have any idea of how to pay off, how to get out of debt. The biggest investment that they've made is their house, and they are going to refinance it 30 times over, and they're going to have a 30-year mortgage if they don't do something to get on this product. It is an absolute game changer in their financial industry, in their world, and in what's coming to them. And so anyways, I just wanted to share that quote with you, and from now I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Mac Saunders, and goodbye for now.
Well, one thing I've always come to appreciate is John's enthusiasm for the product and enthusiasm for the business. And I have to say, just seeing the amount of work that these gentlemen have put into place to put these tools into place. Now, I do want to let you know that Skylar and John will be on the computer answering questions. If you go to the question section of your GoToMeeting toolbar, if you go to the question section of your GoToMeeting toolbar, you can type in a question there if you have questions about qualifying for subscription model, what payouts look like, income calculator, anything along the lines of what we've discussed this evening. You can direct any questions that you do have directly to support if you don't get your questions answered this evening, but they are going to stay on the line, so please use that function to ask some questions. So getting started, if you were referred to this call outside of the home office, please get back to the person that referred you. We like to make sure that people are going back to who invited them to the call just for the effort it took to get them to the call. If you were invited to this call directly from home office, past you first, former you first, please feel free to get directly in touch with agent support. And if you're former in any way related to Worth Unlimited and United First Financial, please feel free to get directly in touch with support. And there's the email number, and I'll leave the phone number up there for just a moment for you all. But take the phone number, because that's always the easiest to write down, 877-576-5563. And the email is about as easy as it gets, support@worthunlimited.com. And so we just want to welcome you to the Worth team. We want to thank you for taking the time that you've taken with us to be on the call. Our whole new idea, our whole new way of looking at this is converting your debt into wealth. We've had enough clients that have been on the program now long enough that we are actually seeing them go into second, third, some actually into fourth properties. We're seeing the benefits of people staying on this program and utilizing it to help with their financial literacy and help to advance, I will say, their financial agenda now understanding how that money operates. The one thing I love about this company, and one of the biggest reasons I've stayed here, is it's a difference you can be proud of. The difference you're making in agents' lives, the difference you're making in people's lives that you're connecting with. This program, the one thing I've been able to say very openly the amount of time that I've been with this company is I've never delivered this product without feeling 100% ethic, moral, and correct in delivering this product. It is important that you explain the product to the client. It is important that the client understand it's something that they have to maintain and they have to stay on, and they have to have a desire to want to get out of debt. That's just a reality. But the whole idea of multiple properties is causing people to look at this in a different light now, that the first home is paid off, the first home and that second rental is paid off, and they're starting to see the reality. It's never too late to get on a program like this and take advantage of what it has to offer. The change through education, the whole idea of buying America back one family at a time, I think that's something we can all resonate with, especially if we have kids. I have kids that are coming out of college, and just their student loan debt blows me away. And then on top of that, thinking about what it's going to cost them to buy a home when it's time for them to buy a home. You know, we always say if this would change and that would change and this would happen and that would happen, I'd be happier, I'd be healthier, I'd be wealthier. Will be the change that you wish to see. Be that person that is the change. Be the motivator. Be the person that's motivating other people on your team and motivating yourself. And none of this happens unless you take action today. We want to thank you so much for getting on the call. You know, taking action is what it's all about. You can listen to recordings, you can listen to webinars, you can get on trainings, but where the rubber hits the road is when you get out there and you call people and you make appointments and you share the information of debt elimination, share the information of converting your debt into wealth, sharing the information that there is a better way to go about their finances to put them in a better position further down the road. So I do encourage everyone who is on this call to take that next step and get in touch with maybe that person you've been thinking of calling but you haven't. Make that list. Whatever stage you are at, take your next step and take that action today. This has been the Worth Unlimited Agent Update and Sales Track Training Call. We want to thank everyone for joining us.